Let me show you a deck I've had the most fun with since a very long time. This is my Windwater Mill deck. Mill decks have a very hard time to be competitively viable, and this one, well, it's okay, but it's not like gonna win a huge tournament, I think. From time to time you're gonna stumble upon a mill mechanic inside a deck, and it's mostly from the Riku backup. So it's not the main focus of the deck, but more like a secondary win condition or to limit your opponent's options. At our locals the deck performed pretty okay. I ended up having 2 wins and 2 losses. Could have won one more game or so. But nevertheless, I have really fun time with this deck, and that's why I really wanted to share it with you. The stars of the show are the new Warrior of Light in combination with both of the Thief forwards and with Riku and Nono. And then, because it's a Wind-Water deck, I also included Yuna because she fits in far too well to not include her in combination with Riku and Pain. Let's start with Riku. She's a backup that pretty much has seen play since Opus 1 in combination with Yuna and Pain. Once you have both backups on the field, and ideally at least one more, Pain becomes a real value machine. You can play her for free, because with Riku on the field you can reactivate up to 3 of your backups, and with Yuna on the field as well you can draw an additional card. Of course, Riku is in the deck because of her mill ability, but adding the YRP combo is just a sweet icing on the cake. Next up, we have 2 different Thief forwards in the deck, one that mills when entering the field and the other when it leaves the field. Very important, when it leaves the field. So this includes when it is put into the break zone, when it is broken, when it is removed from the field, and when it's returned to your hand. More on that later. The new Warrior of Light forward is really stupid actually. If your opponent leaves it on the field for too long, they will regret it. Warrior of Light lets you reactivate 2 of your backups when a standard unit forward enters the field. It's really stupid. You can play your 2 CP Thief for free because you reactivate 2 of your backups, and the 1 CP Thief lets you reactivate 1 more than you paid. Freaking insane. So we are playing as many forwards as we can because they are so cheap. That means we are probably gonna attack with many forwards as well. And this is where Nono comes into play. When you attack with the forward, you can reactivate 1 of your backups. This also applies when attacking with multiple forwards in a party attack. So, attacking with 2 forwards reactivates 2 of your backups. This allows you to play more forwards or more summons, or just squeeze in some additional Riku mills. So with this as our core build, let's go over the rest of the cards. Galdas is a pretty versatile card, only costs 3 CP and can trade with bigger forwards. This card is always nice, and you could potentially take back a Sahagin from your break zone. Such a pain for more consistency to get set up. Adding the Layla Viking package to filter through the deck more quickly, have more resources, and resurrecting a Viking while having Warrior of Light on the field. Reactivating 2 backups plus a card draw, I'll take that. Ishtola for general protection and of course protection against board wipes. But for some nice reactivation, and Veritas because you exactly know why. In combination with Famfrit, he is pretty disgusting. Removing a forward and a backup? Ouch. Speaking of Famfrit, you have many cheap forwards that are ready to give their life for this. This Leviathan actually makes a lot of sense in this deck. You slow down your opponent and you get to say the magic words more often. Mill. Mill. For example, you could block with a forward, then send that forward back to your hand and another one from your opponent, so you blocked 1 attack and prevented another. Valefor. Holy shit, this is incredible. This resets the board, might rescue your forwards from a Shantoto, and guess what? Gives you more opportunities to mill. It's disgusting when you use it late game and you have a Warrior of Light ready to play again. With its reactivation ability, you instantly get back a huge board and can laugh in your opponent's face. Sahagin works super well with the 1 CP Thief. You declare a block and return a Thief back to your hand and mill a card. Bran for more standard units consistency, and Maria to get a more beefy frontline. Some weaknesses of the deck of course are that you first have to set up your board. Nono, Riku and Yuna are essential for this deck to work how it should. I had one game that I lost because 3 Yunas were stuck at the bottom of the deck. Obviously as well, Shantoto or other mass removal are a problem. So that's why I included Ishtola I only own 2 copies of her, else I would probably play 3. Yeah, once your removals are gone, you can't really slow down your opponent anymore, and you only have to hope to survive and mill as much as you can. So he decks out. Meh. Concluding, as I already said, I really like the deck. I guess it's partially because I love saying mill all the time. Give it a try and tell me what you think. Would you change something? Let me know in the comments below, and leave a thumbs up if you liked it or thumbs down if you didn't. So yeah, I got some input from you guys. Yeah, and if you really liked it, please consider subscribing for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.